All right, hey guys, Rob and Jen here. We just wanted to give you guys all an update on what's going on. A lot of you have been seeing our Facebook posts that we've been selling everything, which we pretty much have. We have made a decision to sell our house and all of our belongings, and we're purchasing a fifth wheel, and we will be traveling around the US, hopefully Mexico and Canada. Today is our last day in our house. As you can tell, our house is pretty bare. We have about an hour left here, and then it is in possession of the new owners.
So the plan is going to be hopefully we'll have our new truck and our new trailer by the end of this month, which is April 2022. And then we will be staying part-time with Jen's grandma and part-time in our fifth wheel on either my mother and stepfather's property or a friend's property, Irene in Scotts Valley, taking little trips here or there. And I'll still be working full-time in real estate, at least through the end of this year. And then next year we will be hopefully full-time on the road. This week or this month has been crazy. It's been stressful. I think we can finally sit down and breathe a sigh of relief that everything's out of the house, finally. Our storage is packed to the brim, but we were able to sell lots of things and leave some things here for the buyers. And yeah, just ready for the next chapter to begin.
Flow. Okay, so how we came to this decision. Last year, we went to Idaho with our friends, Melissa and Jason Pichette, and we go camping with them periodically throughout the year. And last year was a big trip for us to Idaho because Ava was only 1 month old, and we were taking her on the road pretty far. And it was her first excursion, and she did really, really well. And so we had, done a lot of camping and a lot of trailer camping, and we would come home for the weekend or from a weekend or from a week's trip, and we'd have a few days, maybe a week, to clean up and then go get ready to get back on the road for another trip. So in Idaho, we just were having a conversation, I think, with Melissa and Jason, and we all kind of said, oh, it'd be so cool to do this full time. And well, Rob and I came back home and we decided that we were going to do it full time.
How are we going to make this happen?
Yeah, let's do it. So we're going to live in a van and do that van life. Yeah, no, not for us. We went and looked at vans at an RV show, and they were pretty tight quarters. Rob really wanted to have a bathroom and shower in the van if we were going to get a van and convert it. And that, took away a lot of space. And then we needed to have a safe seat for Ava to be buckled into, and you have to have somewhere to sleep for everybody. So we just knew that it wasn't really for us. Although there are big families that actually do van life. You guys rock. That's not for us. So then we looked into a pull behind trailer. We looked at a fifth wheel, and then we actually at one point decided maybe we're not going to do this. This isn't for us. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that.
Okay, well I do, because I was like, forget it, we're not doing it. And then it came back around, and we decided we were going to do a fifth wheel, and we would need a new truck in order to pull it. And we made a list of the things that we had to have and the things that we could skip on, and ultimately we decided that we would get a Solitude Grand Design, but what's the model?
It's a 348 MB. It's got a mid bunk.
So it's got a bunk in there, so when Ava starts to get a little bit older, she'll have her own little play area on days where we can't really go outside. But ultimately, our goal is to be outside and adventuring as much as we possibly can, especially when we're full-time. It's got rear living and kitchen, and our bed is over the top. We'll post a picture, or maybe we'll do another video where we
do a video walkthrough.
Yeah, when we get our trailer, we'll do another video with a video walkthrough.
Some of the things that we wanted with the trailer, she really wanted an outdoor kitchen, so we were able to get that. We were also decided we wanted a bunk room. We decided between a rear bunk and a mid bunk, decided we wanted a mid bunk. We kind of almost were set on a smaller trailer, like 35 feet, but then we just realized that the living space wasn't quite big enough, the storage wasn't quite big enough. So then we got something at our max, 40 feet. But it's going to be great because it's full time. If it was just for a week or two here or there, then it would have been a little bit different. But because we're full time, we wanted extra space in the living area. It's got you'll see it when we do the walkthrough, but it's got a couple pull-out beds and lots of room.
Yeah, so family and friends that want to come visit when we're in cool places, you got a spot to stay. It was just like this house. When I walked into this house, I was like, this is my house. We were buying this house. And I literally was just through the door and I hadn't even seen the rest of it. And so same with the trailer. I walked in the trailer and I said, this is our trailer. I feel comfortable. This I can call home. And knowing that we were going from a 2,200 square foot home to 500 square feet, I knew that I needed to walk into a place or into a trailer and feel that. And I did, which was super exciting. So that's kind of how we came to be and with this idea. And the process of getting here has been long. Rob's done a ton of research on the truck and trailer with the help of our consultant, Jason. Thanks again. So he's done all the research on that part. He did all the research on the trailer. We combined, looked at trailers, but he's done all the heavy digging because I just didn't want to be responsible for it. And then we decided...
We had to decide what to do with this house, whether we should rent it or whether we should sell it. And that was a tough decision. And we obviously decided eventually to sell it. The market is good. We've done well with it. And on to the next chapter.
Yeah.
But it was not an easy decision to come to, and had a few emotions this week as we were moving our stuff out. But I think once we get into our new truck and trailer, it's gonna be much better. Yeah.
So the process of deciding whether or not we're gonna rent versus sell, that again was Rob. He's the real estate agent, so I left it up to him, and he worked out the numbers, and we went over everything. And realistically, we just had to sell the house opposed to renting it in this market. So, but we did do really good, and our house was on the market for 4 days, and we got 3 offers, and we took one of them obviously, and they requested a 3-week close.
That was crazy.
Which was crazy, but we did it, and we did it because we had great family and friends that were able to help us with Ava. My mother-in-law and my grandma have taken on the role of helping us with Ava, and it's a lot for them because she's just starting to crawl or not just starting to crawl, sorry, she's just starting to walk, and so she's getting into everything, and she's a lot, and they've done a great job. And then also Courtney's taken our little one and watched her a couple Fridays with her girls, and she always comes back home and she's exhausted and sleeps the best. So thanks, Court. Because of those people and
our mover man.
Oh yeah, we have our mover crew who has now moved us twice. And that's Andy and Morgan, and we thank you guys so much. I'm sorry, Randy and Morgan, not Andy. Although Andy did come pick up some trees. Anyways, you guys have helped us twice now. We appreciate you guys so much. And I wouldn't be able to do it, and Rob wouldn't have been able to do it without you guys. So we really appreciate it.
It's been a crazy 3 or 4 weeks because this is the busiest time of the year in real estate for me. We had the move. I'm still working. We got Ava's birthday. We got Easter. We have to go pick up our trailer, get our truck, move all of our stuff. We went to a wedding on Saturday when we needed to be moving.
Oh yeah, it was a day of coordinator for one of my best friend's little sisters, which I was happy to do because I know she appreciated it. So, but it was definitely like 8 hours or more that I could have used at home, but again, I don't mind. I wouldn't have changed it for anything.
We were trying to find a time before the last hour, literally the last hour, when we were all cute and makeup and hair done, but this is the only time we have had. We just literally finished packing the last load in the truck, and I still need to go in the backyard and blow off the back patio, and then we are done.
We're out of here.
But we have had zero free time basically since this whole ordeal began, but I'm glad it's over.
Yeah. I think the hardest part for me with this whole transition was taking our daughter's room apart, because this is the home where it's the first home that Rob and I bought together before we were married. Then when we got engaged, we came back to this place. When we got married, we came home to here with all of our family here. And then when Ava was born, obviously we brought her home here and we watched her grow up for the last year here. So that, I think those sentimental things, those memories hit me. I think Wednesday when we took down her bedroom and moved everything over. And it was the first time. But for Rob, when did it hit you?
Oh, it hit me when I was trying to eat some leftovers from the fridge, and I went to go get a bowl, and there was no bowls in the cabinet.
I thought it was silverware.
And there was no spoons in the silverware drawer, so I had to eat with one of Ava's baby spoons out of a paper plate, I think. That's when it hit me. This isn't really going to be our home much longer.
Sentimental. Like they say,
Practical.
like they say, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Anyways, all right, so we are going to be posting videos of our adventures and this whole journey onto YouTube. So we hope that you guys will follow along. If you're watching this video, you're on our YouTube channel, so please like, subscribe, follow, do whatever you need to do. We do also have an Instagram page. It's called Adventure-ish Family. Play on words there. Adventure-ish, because we're the Ishihara family. So we hope that you guys will go to our page, follow us there, and just watch our journey.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Excited for the next chapter and excited to be done moving.
Yeah. Next time you see us, we may or may not look better because we might be on an adventure. But if we're not, we hope to be a little bit better dressed. All right. Well, we hope you guys follow along, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. We'll chat soon.